So, what's up, guys? We're in day 100 finally, and today is gonna be a little different. I'm gonna talk a little bit of what I'm willing to do, what I did in the past, and like my motivations, everything. Because I think in the first video of the series, I didn't really talk about it, why I was doing this. And yeah, let's talk about it. And so I'm just gonna do a little summary of everything so everyone that enters the video like can understand like all my motivations. So let's go. So firstly, I'm gonna talk a little bit of myself. Like I'm a bachelor's in information systems. I graduated last year. But in reality, in the beginning of my journey, I didn't really wanted to be a programmer. Like in the beginning, I was aiming to be a civil engineering, and I took some exams and some tests in Brazil, like you need to do to get in good colleges, because basically, like the college system in Brazil is basically you get into a public college and you have to pay no debt and you have like the best teachers and everything. So in Brazil it's kind of different because I think in America you really get like to pay a debt. It's really a complicated step to do, but in Brazil it's more, it's extremely difficult, but because you don't have to pay if you get into it, you get a way easier decision to do. So, like it's kind of different, but the thing about doing like a public college in Brazil is like it's really, really difficult to get into it. Like the fact that I got into a good class of civil engineering, it was like pretty amazing for me, for my family, and everything. So it was like a really difficult decision to get out of civil engineering, but then I wasn't liking it because basically I didn't like the classes. I just compared myself to others, and I saw like everyone loved what they were doing, and I was really hating this and not enjoying it all. But throughout the course I got some like the experience of getting some programming classes, and it was like mind breaking because I just felt right. I just felt like I was doing good in a class that everyone wasn't really liking or enjoying, and I was really into it. So that day, like when I started to get some programming classes, I started to decide that I need to leave civil engineering and I need to code, I need to do some programming. But even though the decision of getting out of civil engineering was really obvious for me, like it wasn't for my family, because basically I was really into a good spot because I got into like a university that was like top 3 in Latin America. I don't want to brag, but it was like a really difficult process to get into it, and getting out of it seemed like a really bad idea because, you know, I got into this university was a pain in the ass. Like I remember my teens like being like just miserable to get into it because those exams you need to do, they are really competitive. I think it's one of the exams you can do in Brazil. Like it's the top most miserable things you can do. And willing to do the transition of my career was willing to do everything again. And back then, when I did like the first exams, I had 1 year to prepare it myself. But this time, if I really wanted to transition, I would have only 6 months to do one of the most competitive things you can do in Brazil. And, it was a dumb decision, but at least in graduation terms, like everything just worked out. I got into a better university in Brazil, and I was really in a better spot because like the university I graduated into, like it was like top 100 in the world, and I didn't have any debt. So when I entered this university, I just felt like, I'm done. I did it. I'm the boss. Whatever, I can do whatever I want, and I can just relax a little bit. And that was a big mistake of me because when I got into this university, I really just focused on the university itself, and I didn't really pay attention to, internships and everything. So I did an internship, but it was a really short one because in the time I was doing the internship, I was just feeling like the internship was just making me have like a better performance in the university. So I just felt like, you know what, the university is my priority and I shouldn't, try hard too hard like my job. I need to do like a good job in the university because that's like the thing that will get me into a good position in the future and everything. So what I did is like I really did a really short internship and just thought, when I get out of the college, because I get a good graduation, I'm just gonna automatically get a good job, right? Wrong, bro. And that was really one of my worst mistakes because I got too serious in university and instead I should just got serious in the workforce because in the end of the time, for getting a programming job, you need to have like experience and the problem is like I just felt like the university was so much cooler and would, open so much more doors than the job I was doing. So I really wasn't willing to risk like getting like worse in the university and learning less to do like stuff and job. But that was like my biggest mistake. But then I made one bigger because after just getting out of university, I just was really into cybersecurity. So I just thought, I'm gonna study like some courses of cybersecurity and just try this. And the thing is, if it's hard to get a position in programming, just coding, bro, getting a position in cybersecurity is even worse. So, you know, I just was like, for 1 year after the graduation, I was completely lost. I just was like studying Nmap, just SQL injection and those things. But eventually, everything ends in experience. And even though I was like learning a lot of stuff, I wasn't, just exploding Google and, take down sites, websites, so I can like really get some experience, but not the good one. But, you get it. So basically, I was kind of wasting time because basically, to get like a good cybersecurity position, you need not only to have like experience in coding, you also need like experience in cybersecurity. And like the problem I see is like if I want really to break into cybersecurity, I need to first take like a normal programming job and then just scale it up because doing like courses of cybersecurity and taking certifications takes a lot of money, and principally because I'm Brazilian, my currency is not the strongest, so those courses like for a Brazilian, they're really expensive. But even though I could just throw some money into those certifications, I just felt like if my university didn't get me like free jobs, would the certifications do it for me? Because I think it's more of experience diff than certifications diff. Because in the end of the day, a university certifications they're almost equal. So I just kept doing what I was doing previously. I was just doing the courses, I take it, and I was applying for some jobs, some positions in cybersecurity, others in programming, but I wasn't really consistently. So I would apply one day, then I would like take a week and then apply another day. But in the end of the day, I just got denied because my abilities were really rusty. I was too focused on cybersecurity and I was not like with good abilities. Like my abilities of programming were just a little bit rusty because cybersecurity is more of analyzing stuff than actually making stuff. So it was really difficult and I didn't really dated my portfolio and I just got 1 year of full nothing. But the problem was like eventually somehow, I don't know why, I got an interview on Amazon. I think it's about like my university, And the problem was like when I got this interview, I was like really, really rusting and stuff. Like my abilities were not good, and I just felt like shit because, you know, I didn't code it good enough, and I clearly had a good opportunity there. Like, and I just completely got destroyed because I wasn't rationalizing well. Like I wasn't consistent in coding, so obviously I didn't get good results, and that really messed me up because it was really a good opportunity. And after all of this, I just started to realize that even though like I got just wrecked in some interviews, my problem wasn't like coding. I don't have like a coding problem. My problem is basically I need to, show what I'm doing because I need to build a portfolio, man. Because, you know, if you want to land interview, you need a good portfolio. Doesn't matter which university you do or everything you did, you need this portfolio. So I just thought, I'm gonna do a YouTube channel and I'm gonna challenge myself to code every day. And so here we are. We are coding every day. And I'm gonna be for real here. Like doing this project of challenging myself to code every day was like the best idea I had in a good time because you guys really give me a boost because sometimes I'm really messed up and I don't want to do anything, but I really think like about not the numbers, but the good comments I get, and you guys really support me sometimes, and like when I'm going through pretty bad stuff, I just go here, see like all the videos and how consistent I've been, and now giving up just feel like something really dumb to do because I'm really into it. I'm really progressing and learning more. And for like the last 100 days, it was a good experience, and I really want to thank everyone. So yeah, guys, it's been a long run and I'm thinking about doing more 100 days. And for the next 100 days, if we got more 100, I'm really feeling like you know from now on I'm gonna just give a little more effort in the videos. Like I want to do more off code and stuff, like real code and stuff. Like I'm really stuck into LeetCode because as I said, like I have a Amazon trauma, and I really want to progress, but not only on LeetCode. I want to start doing some more advanced projects with you guys. And yeah, from now on, I'm thinking I'm doubling down and I'll try to do better videos. I just want to say that I appreciate like you guys. It's been a good run, and the run won't stop. Even though when I finally get a job, if I get one day, I don't know. I want to keep the grind. I want to keep the channel. Like it's been a good time. Like everything I'm doing, I really am enjoying. So yeah, I'm thankful for all you guys that are supporting me. And yeah, let's code a little bit, guys. So thank you, guys. Let's code because I yapped too much today. But just know that better videos will come. I think like the style I'm into now, like of videos, are really raw, but I want to do more edited stuff. And the time I get like everything right, I get a job, I will try to do like better videos, more edited, and just bring some things that I've learned and try to teach something to you guys. So yeah, let's go, guys. So today I'm feeling like doing a difficult one, so let's take one. Just end this here because yeah, it's a 100, but I'm not 100% today, so let's do it. August number, rank scores, kth smallest element in a binary search tree. Let's see this one. Give the root of a binary search tree and an integer k. Return the kth smallest value, one indexed of all the values of the nodes in the tree. All right. So we probably need to get to the smallest position and then go back until we find the cave. I think we need to do that in order traversal method and search the string probably. So I'm gonna do recursion. I think this way, like the first the first thing to be printed would be 1. Like, we would insert the root, it would go to the left, and it would send another for the right, but we entered first this loop of left. The loop of left won't have anything, so would print, and then it would go to its right node, which is the second. Then this will recursively go back, and we'll print like the value, and then print its value. So the order is that, but can I do like the recursion to stop? I don't want to go through all the way, like. I mean, I could do it. I was trying to do it globally, but I'm gonna use array. Let's see if this works. Let's see if this is working. I don't know, thinking about just returning an array and taking the position. But yeah, that's not the best idea. Let me see. I could just, yeah, I could just do this array, like append the nodes would be much easier. Let me do it. But I want you to do it with the recursion after. I gotta see how it can be done. Let me see. Well, let's do this way. Whatever. I'm tired today. I'm gonna consider like the chat GPT why it is not depending. Let's see. Right, I'm done. Whatever. I'm gonna see like a better version of this, but for this, I think it's actually just it today, guys. So goodbye.